And if it is you, we're going to announce that here in a few seconds, but I just want to wait for everybody to get on. Right now we are streaming to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, a bunch of other places, LinkedIn, we're going everywhere to announce our 1,000th Two Comma Club winner, which we are officially crowning today, which is exciting. Now, for those who don't know what Two Comma Club is, this is for those who are using ClickFunnels and you've built a funnel that's generated at least $1 million or 2 commas inside of a funnel. When you get that, you get one of these amazing words right here, which is a gold record with 2 commas in here. Officially making you part of the Two Comma Club, which is by far the coolest club you could possibly be in the world. And we started this about 4 years ago is when we started this, is because me as an entrepreneur, I was like, man, there are award shows for every business, for everything, right? There's like the Grammys and the Emmys and the Oscars, and for all these different arts, there's an award show except for entrepreneurship, which is by far, I feel, the most important dignified profession on the planet. And so because of that, we decided to launch the Two Comma Club Award 4 years ago. And I had no idea, I thought maybe, at the time on the ClickFunnels platform, maybe we had a dozen or 2 dozen people that had hit it. At the time we had, I think, 79. And over the last 4 years, it's gone from 79 to 100 to 200 to 300, 500 to today we're announcing the 1,000th Two Comma Club Award winner, which is insane. And if you look at the math, 1,000 times 2 commas, that's $1 billion in revenue generated by our Two Comma Club winners. It's more than that, but it's pretty insane. That's more than the GDP of most countries. So it's pretty exciting. So congratulations first off to our 1,000 Two Comma Club winners so far. And I'm excited. So this actually, I wanted to show you this one. This is my first Two Comma Club I ever earned myself. And I awarded it to myself like a decade later because we didn't have a Two Comma Club at the time. But I still remember to this day, the very first funnel I created, it was an interview I did with a guy who made over $100 million selling supplements through direct mail. I interviewed him, and this interview sat on my hard drive for like 2 or 3 years. And then one day I was trying to figure out something to sell. I was like, I could sell this interview. And we launched the interview, and it's the first time I'd ever created a product that generated over $1 million in revenue. And so when we created the Two Comma Club Award, I awarded myself the first one. That's so lame. But I wanted one too. So this is my very first one for the 12th Millionaire interview. And it's the very first one I ever earned. I know for many of you guys who have won one, you probably remember your story. You have it in your heart. Like, this is what I did. This is what I created. This is who I'm serving. And it's exciting. So today we're going to announce, though, our 1,000th Two Comma Club winner, which is crazy. It's crazy. A couple of stats before I go too deep into this. So again, today we passed our 1,000th Two Comma Club winner. So that's number one. Also, in the last 4 years, we had 72 people who hit Two Comma Club X, meaning they made over $10 million inside of a funnel. We have a big silver record for that one. There's a big X in the middle. And then we've had 13 people who have hit Two Comma Club C. The Two Comma Club C means, and I have the word over here, you guys can't see it, but there's 4 records on it, and you get a record for every 25 million you hit. So we've had 13 people that have passed at least 25 million. I think 2 that have passed the 100 million, which is crazy. And don't worry, I did buy 3commaclub.com, and we do have an award eventually for whoever hits the 3 Comma Club, which is $1 billion. No one's got that yet. I haven't got that yet. So we're all working on it though. So the awards will keep coming as we keep progressing as a community, which is exciting. So congratulations again. So you guys ready to find out who the 1,000th Two Comma Club winner is? Who's here? If you're excited, let me know in the comments down below. If you think it's you, be like, I think it's me. Because I think we've had in the last 2 weeks, like 15 or 16 people have submitted. But today we're announcing the 2 that actually passed. There's 2 passed on the same day. And so I'm not sure which one's it. And both have really cool stories. So I want to share both their stories. So that's kind of the game plan. All right. You guys ready for this? So exciting. Okay. I can't even tell you like how crazy this is. If you come to ClickFunnels office, for every time we give someone a Two Comma Club award, we put a mini one on our wall. And initially I thought it was going to take us, I don't know, a couple of years to fill it up. It filled up so fast. Every wall in our office is covered in a Two Comma Club award. And then now we've been shipping to the office down in Atlanta, and like half of their wall is already filled. You guys have been just crushing it, which is so much fun. So 2 commas. All right. So we've got two people that submitted on the same day that technically, I'm not sure which one was first or second. So I'm going to announce 2 people because both have really unique stories. They're both similar but very different as well, which is cool. So we've got one that created their ClickFunnels account and within 74 days hit Two Comma Club award, and they came in the same day. And someone else who they were kind of the longer story. They started in 2014. They've been using ClickFunnels for 5 years and 9 months, and they just passed as well. So you guys want to hear the one that went in 74 days, or the one that was a long-time funnel hacker that got it in 5 years, 9 months? Which story you guys want to hear first? The overnight, like literally 74-day one, or the 5-year one? They're both amazing stories. I love both these stories. They're so cool. All right, I'm gonna do the fast one first, and I'll spend a little more time on the long one. So, all right, so the first person, and again, both these people came in the same day and about the same time, so I'm not sure exactly who's the 1,000th. So we've got 2 people that we're awarding the 1,000th thing, which is kind of cool. So the person who did it in 74 days, so they created their ClickFunnels trial July 14th. So this is middle of coronavirus. Oh, nobody's gonna make any money. The economy's shutting down. They started that day. So okay, I'm gonna create a funnel. So July 14th, create their ClickFunnels account, had the 2-week trial, and then October 1st submitted for, so October 1st passed the 2 Comma Club, 74 days. This person's name is Gary Guerrero. They have a product called Lag Shot Golf. It's a lag shot golf funnel. And again, $1.35 million in under 2 months, which is crazy. And it says, in his own words, Lag Shot is a brand new training aid that's been praised by some of the top leading PGA instructors, as well as countless amateur golfers across the globe as a true game changer. So, info product teach people how to increase their golf, which is insane. 74 days, create a ClickFunnels account. From the time they created a ClickFunnels account to 74 days later, hit 2 Comma Club, and is one of our 1,000th winner, which is insane. So for any of you guys who are like, I don't know if ClickFunnels is going to work for me. I think it's too late. Maybe like that worked for people last year, but nowadays it's not going to work. Oh, it's not going to work because of the coronavirus. Oh, it's not going to work because of fill in the blank. Oh, it's not going to work because of... Okay, well this guy 74 days ago created a ClickFunnels trial. Finally, I've probably seen my ad 1,000 times. Now is an official 2 Comma Club winner and came in on the day of the 1,000th. So that's exciting. So congratulations, Gary Guerrero. That's exciting, right? How many of you guys are pumped for Gary? How many of you guys that paint a picture in your head of like, oh my gosh, what if I just started? What if I just tried? What if I quit like sitting on the sidelines and just said, I'm gonna get my feet dirty, I'm gonna get my hands, I'm gonna get in the ring and just try. Gary did it, and there you go. All right, second one. This one is a story that this one touched my heart because I'm actually a customer of this, which is this funnel, which is cool. I had no idea. So this is from Adam and Matthew Torin. They have a company called Kidpreneur, which is really cool. And a little while ago, I was looking for products for my kids to help them become entrepreneurs. And I actually went and bought a bunch of these books. I did see they were on ClickFunnels, which is exciting, but I didn't realize their story. And so this is their story. So they started this company in 2012, helping kids become entrepreneurs, and had very little success. December 9th of 2014 is when they created their ClickFunnels account. Okay, and so that was 5 years and 9 months ago. So they were one of the very first ClickFunnels members. We've only been a company for a little over 6 years now. So we've been live probably 3 or 4 months when Adam and Matthew found out about ClickFunnels and created a ClickFunnels account and started themselves on this journey. And during this journey, they created their books, they created their funnels, created all sorts of things, and they are super passionate about empowering young entrepreneurs. And from December 9th to October 2020, again, 5 years, 9 months, they officially passed the 2 Comma Club award. And again, they both, Gary and Adam and Matt came at the exact same time. So we're awarding both these guys as the 1,000th because I don't know which one came first or second. But 2 amazing stories. Kidpreneur, which again, if you have kids, you should go and buy all their books for your kids. They are amazing. They started and it took them 5 years, 9 months to 2 Comma Club. You've got Gary, who started 74 days ago and hit 2 Comma Club. And so these stories are coming all the time, you guys. If you look at the volume, we just have passed, the lights went out. We just passed 1,000 people in the 2 Comma Club. This has happened in the last 4 years. Like, this is the point now where every single week we're getting dozens of submissions. And so it's happening. This is something that can happen for you as well. And you just have to believe that it's possible. So first off, congratulations to all of our 2 Comma Club winners from the beginning of time till now. 1,000 people, it is insane. Over $1 billion of revenue. You look at the lives changed by that, like, it is off the wall. Number 2, I'm excited because at this next Funnel Hacking Live event, which we're going to be announcing here hopefully sooner or later, I can't wait to get on stage and actually hand award you your trophies for all the people who've come in. We've had tons of come in just since the beginning of the year, which is super exciting as well. And it's awesome. So my question for you guys who are watching, listening, we got people on every platform right now watching this. How many of you guys are like, man, I keep seeing people doing this. I see over and over and over now 1,000 times people 1 or 2 Comma Club award. How many of you guys like, that's your vision? Like, I want to win that. Like, if I was a musician or music, in movies, whatever, I want an Oscar, an Emmy, or a Grammy, whatever it was. Like, I would want that. How many of you guys, if you're entrepreneurs, you're like, I want that award. Like, I don't care about the money. I just want to be recognized for the work, right? And again, the coolest thing about this is the outward recognition to you as an entrepreneur. Like, what's powerful about entrepreneurship is like, if you get one of these awards, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't matter that you made $1 million or whatever. Like, that doesn't really matter. What matters is how many people's lives did you impact because of your business when you hit that thing, right? Like, you can't hit a 2 Comma Club without affecting thousands of people's lives. Like, that's what's so exciting. And so how many guys, like, you have that in your heart? Like, this is my goal, this is my motivation. I'm gonna hit 2 Comma Club, like, whatever it takes. Like, that is my goal. It's on my wall. How many guys have that as motivation? I remember Dana Derricks when he first, he came to Funnel Hacking Live the first year and he wanted to Comic Club and he didn't have one. He went home. He literally, I have the video clip I should show you guys. He went on his wall, like on the sheetrock, and he got a magic marker out and he drew this, like a big old picture, and it was so like off-centered. He drew a circle with 2 commas in it. He's like, this is gonna annoy me that it's on magic marker on my sheetrock wall every single day till I earn one and I can hide it and cover it up with it. And he had that as a goal, set his intention, and he kept focusing on until eventually, by the next year's Funnel Hacking Live, he won one and he was able to cover up the magic marker on the wall with an actual 2 Comic Club award. I want you guys to have that same kind of motivation, because if you have that, you set the goal, you have the intention, now you got something you're chasing towards, right? I know so many of us, like, we're entrepreneurs trying to create businesses, but there's not like a finish line, and so a lot of us just kind of wander around aimlessly. Like, this is the first finish line. As soon as you get 2 Comic Club award, guess what everyone wants? Immediately, like, what's the next award? What's the next ribbon? I want 2 Comic Club X. And again, this year since the beginning of time, we've had 72 people hit 2 Comic Club X. That's 70 people hit over $10 million in a funnel, and then 13 that got 2 Comic Club C. So I want you guys to know this is the first relay race. This is the first gold medal. This is the first thing you're going for is 2 Comic Club. I want to make sure you guys get it. So I got one last thing before we wrap for today. I want to help all you guys get to 2 Comic Club, right? 1,000 people is insane. I want 1,000 a year. So that's my goal, is to continue to grow this. We just recently put together a brand new presentation. And the goal of this presentation is to help you guys to get into Comic Club. This presentation, I put it live last week. We put up a couple ads to it, but nobody's actually seen this other than a few people who clicked on some sample ads just to test out the funnel. But if you guys want to go, this is the link. We'll have it down in the comments, hopefully on every platform. But it's funnelhackingsecrets.com. Did I get it right?
Yes.
So funnelhackingsecrets.com. FUNNELHACKINGSECRETS.com. Funnel Hacking Secrets. When you go to funnelhackingsecrets.com, it'll take you to this page right here. Woo, this is the page, and there's a webinar. And this webinar is starting as of right now in 14 minutes and 20 seconds. It is an automated webinar presentation. I killed myself. I spent over a month working on this presentation. I think you're going to love it. But this is the Funnel Hacking Secrets presentation. It's going to help unlock the concepts you guys need to be able to get into 2 Comic Club. Okay? It's going to help give you guys the tools, the strategies, the resources, all this stuff. And so I want you to go watch this presentation. Again, it is at funnelhackingsecrets.com. This is what the page looks like. It's me gazing to the sky at the headline. Read the headline. That says... this is the weird, almost backwards funnel secret that's currently being used by underground entrepreneurs to sell almost anything you can think of, anything you can dream of. Okay, so again, if you look at 2 Comic Club winners, we have 2 Comic Club winners in every market you can dream of, from brick and mortar companies, charities, info products, physical products, supplements, franchises, what else? Like agencies. Like, there's been people that hit 2 Comic Club in every market you can dream of. So you're like, oh, I'm sure this is awesome for them, but it doesn't work in my business. I guarantee that if you have a business that either needs to generate leads or sell a product, then funnels will work for you. And this presentation will help you to understand what those things are. So what I want you guys right now is click on the link down below or go to funnelhackingsecrets.com, block out some time today, and go and watch this presentation. If you're like, I want to hit 2 Comic Club, I just don't know how to get there, this is the path to get here. This presentation will walk you through, here's step 1, 2, 3, here's exactly how you do it. And you're like, well, Russell, do you actually know how to do that? Okay, literally, in the last 4 years, 1,000 people have gone from, I'm a startup entrepreneur, to getting a 2 Comic Club award. So if you want to, like, how do I get the goal? This presentation will give you the path, the guide, and like, it literally is like, here's the map to take you to this goal that you want to hit, okay? So go and get the map right here, funnelhackingsecrets.com, register, watch the presentation. You will get a map that like, here's what I need to do to get to this award right here, okay? Literally, that's the game plan. You might be wondering, Russell, why is there Yoda behind you? Okay, I want to tell you a story about this Yoda. So, this Yoda was sent to me by Dan Henry, and Dan Henry was someone who was just like a lot of you guys when he came into my world. He's like, I don't know what the funnel things are. I've been struggling in business. I've had no success so far. He came into our world, okay? He learned these principles, and he went and gone on to win a 2 Comic Club, 2 Comic Club X, and he's running to 2 Comic Club C. And he sent this to me as a gift. He said, Russell, you have been my Yoda in my life. You were my guide that got me to be successful. Okay? And so for me, I want to be your Yoda just like it was for Dan Henry. Like if you need help, like, where do I go? Okay, Yoda, I'll be your Yoda. Is that a cheesy analogy? I don't know. We're going to use it. So I'm going to be your Yoda. This is how you get it, though. You got to go right now to funnelhackingsecrets.com. Go register for this presentation. It's completely free to register for. Go and watch it. Okay, and that presentation will give you guys the guide, the map. It'll be your Yoda and help you guys to get to your goal. Okay. Again, today was amazing because we crowned our 1,000th. I want 1,000 a year. I had a goal a little while ago to get 365 a year. That's 1 a day. And I think we're pretty close to getting on pace with that, which is insane. So 1 person hitting 2 Comic Club a day, right? Why can't one of them be you? I don't know, you're as smart as the rest of them. I promise you that. They're not smarter, they're not better, they don't have, like, they're just someone who has a path, has a map, and they followed it. Okay, so like for you guys, if you want to get on that train and have success, like don't like guess and fumble around, like go and watch the presentation. It'll give you the path to get you there. It's really simple, okay? And again, my goal is I want to go from 1-2 comical club a day that we're awarding to 1,000 a year, which is about three or four a day. So I need you guys to go watch this presentation so you can be one of our people. My screen's turning off, there you go. So there you go, you guys, funnelhackingsecrets.com. Go register for the webinar. I will be your Yoda. I will take you on this journey to help get you guys to where 1,000 people have already gone. The trail has been blazed. This is not like the impossible 4-minute mile. Like it has been broken, not by 1 or 2 or 3 of your peers, but now by officially 1,000 of your peers have broken the 2 Comic Club. You can do it as well. You just need the map, you just need the guide. Go to funnelhackingsecrets.com, watch this presentation. This will guide you to give you guys the steps, the step-by-step process you need to be able to win an award like this in your life as well. And to end with, I just wanted to kind of start, like begin where I began with. This was my first 2 Comic Club award. It was an interview I did with a guy. I interviewed him for 6 hours, talking about how he had grown his company. And that interview sat on my hard drive for like 3 years. I didn't know what to do with it or how to do anything with it. I had no idea. And luckily I had some amazing mentors like, hey, you could take that and you could sell it. I'm like, how do I sell that? And like, well, this is the process. And they walked me through a path, a very step-by-step process, right? It's like a recipe. I took the recipe and, you know, a lot of people, if you came to me like, Russell, can you bake a cake? I'm like, I don't know how to bake a cake. But you give me a recipe, it's like, here's the ingredients and the order you put them in, I can bake a cake. It's not that hard, right? It's the same thing with this. Like, as soon as my mentor was like, hey, if you want to sell this product, here's what you do. Here's step 1, 2, 3, and walk me through the step-by-step process. I launched it, and boom, I won my very first, and again, this is before the award was created. It was the first time I'd ever created a funnel the past 2 commas. And so when we created this award, I made one for myself to remind myself, like, this was the first time I personally had created something of enough value that I made $1 million from it. And it changed people's lives, and it was amazing, right? And it was selling this interview. Something that sat on my hard drive for 3 years because I didn't know what to do with it. Okay? My guess is for so many of you guys, you have something. You got talent, you got ability, you got a product, you got a service, you have something that's been sitting there gathering dust. You're like, I know there's something good here, I just don't know what to do with it, right? And so that's what I want to do. Like this presentation, this is the path. This is like, hey, step 1, step 2, step 3. This will walk you through the path to help you know exactly what you need to do. And it's just like getting a recipe. You know, like, oh, that's how you bake a cake. Oh, that's how you win a 2 Comic Club. It's not that difficult. You just follow the recipe step by step in the order that's given. If you do that, at the end, that's how you have success, right? And so I want to be your guys' Yoda on this journey. The way you do that right now is go to funnelhackingsecrets.com, go register for the webinar, watch the class, go through it. You'll be given a blueprint and a game plan, and you'll know exactly what to do to be successful. With that said, you guys, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for watching. Down in the comments again, congratulate our the two Comic Club winners that came in yesterday that officially made it to our 1,000 to help us break the 1,000 person mark. Again, the first one was Gary Guerrero from Lag Shot Golf. Got his ClickFunnels account 74 days ago, hit 2 Comic Club, and in 74 days, which is amazing. And then number 2 is Kidpreneur, Adam and Matthew Torin. And again, I'm a customer of theirs, which is so exciting. They have books that helps kids to start become entrepreneurs. And they launched their company in 2012. They got ClickFunnels account 2014. From 2014 to October 2020, 5 years, 9 months, they passed 2 Comic Club, which is insane. So congratulations to all of them. Let them know in the comments down below how pumped you are for them, and then set your attention that you are going to win a 2 Comic Club. You're going to get on stage and get awarded one of these things, and then go and watch the presentation. funnelhackingsecrets.com. Go get the blueprint, get the path. And with that said, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I'm grateful for all of our community. Thank you guys for being part of this crazy funnel hacking movement. It's been an honor to be able to serve you guys. I cannot wait for the next step to go from 1,000 people total to 1,000 a year. We want to keep growing this and get more of you guys awards because it is the most exciting thing in the world. So with that said, thanks you guys. Have an amazing day and go watch the presentation right now, funnelhackingsecrets.com, and I will see you guys over on the web.